Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Jack, and today I want to talk about XRP, this cryptocurrency that has just literally blown up in the last days. But we are not surprised, okay? Because obviously Trump, going to be the next president, has made it a lot easier to this legal battle that RXP and the Security and Exchange had, okay, the SEC. They had a legal battle for the last 4 years, from 2020 to 2024. And obviously with Trump winning and being happy with cryptocurrencies, these things could change. But if you don't know what Ripple is, Ripple was born in 2015 and its mission was basically do the same as what we use money for, is doing transactions, okay? But the idea of Ripple was doing transactions internationally a lot more faster. I mean, we're talking about 2015, so things were more basic. And obviously it's not any revolutionary idea, it's just that what they wanted to do was to make a cryptocurrency to do transactions. And so if we could pair, Ripple could be what we know as money and Bitcoin would be what we would know as gold, okay? What gold is to keep and store money and Ripple is to do transactions. That was the original idea. And obviously it's not a bad idea, not even today. Obviously it's been 9 years back since this idea came out. But I think Ripple has still got a great place and I'll be sharing my ideas with you today. And in the last days, Ripple has scaled up the market cap and it's literally the third biggest cryptocurrency at the moment, even above USDT, okay? USDT is the most cryptocurrency used as a liquidity storage to buy more cryptocurrencies. And only above XRP is Ethereum and Bitcoin. So as we can see here, Bitcoin is first one, obviously with the largest market cap. We know Bitcoin is Bitcoin. And then Ethereum with its ecosystem and all that has scaled up to the second, and XRP is the third. This is incredible because obviously it has literally flown up since these past days, 6-7 days. It's been having a huge bull run. And as I said in the last video, normally when Bitcoin starts to stop, all the liquidity drops down to altcoins, okay? Obviously, it's not going to drop in the same amount in each one, and they're all going to grow up in the same way, but it just drops in other altcoins, and we'll be able to see some other bull runs probably in the next weeks. And as well, Trump picks Paul Atkins as the next SEC chair, okay? So basically, it's like saying, hey, I'm going to sort Ripple out. In big words. Obviously, don't take this as any advice at all. I'm not a financial advisor. Any trade you do must be under your own risk, but this is what I can see at the moment. And as well, looking on X, I found some interesting news, and that is BlackRock bought 9 trillion in XRP. And I mean, these guys don't buy things just for buying. If they buy, they know there's something behind. As well, if we scroll down, JP Morgan accepts XRP for credit card payments. This is as well crazy because obviously XRP is for payments, and that JP Morgan accepts it is getting quite heavy, and we can see how cryptocurrencies are getting more and more and more integrated in our normal system, and probably in a year or 2 years we could even see that paying with cryptocurrencies is going to be as normal as paying with euros or dollars. And I mean, it's crazy to see how in just literally a month, okay, basically from the start of November to the end of November, it's grown nearly a 500%. I mean, that is insane considering it's Ripple, okay? It's not meme coin, it's not any new altcoin or anything like that. It's like a cryptocurrency that's been out quite for a long time. And obviously it still hasn't broken its all-time high, okay, because its all-time high was here in 2018, where it reached the $3.5, okay? This was before the second they had all the problems, okay? Remember, the SEC started on 2020. This is 2017, and here it had its drop like it had with Bitcoin and all that. And there you can see how it maintained. Here it started with the SEC problems. We had some resolutions, some news about it. It blew up again, but it didn't blow up like it should have done. If we look at the last bull runs, we can see that it's barely moved, because obviously having a legal battle with the SEC for 4 years isn't any good news. Taking so long for the resolution isn't good news. And now we can start and see some green light on all this, and that's why it's literally just blown up. But at the moment, is it a good price to buy? Well, this is a bit difficult to answer, but obviously I'll give you my opinion. But remember, this is not any financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Any trade you do must be under your own risk. But what I'm going to do especially is wait at the moment, because I had XP. I've already sold it all. I sold it I think it was on this candle or this candle around here. I dropped it off. It was 220 when I sold it, so on this candle here. And I'm just waiting now for another retracement because I want to make money. I just want to buy and sell because that's how I make a living, basically. I don't want to just hold it and just keep it. I've sold my Bitcoins, I've sold my XRP, I've sold my Ethereum, I've sold everything, and I'm just waiting for another retracement to happen. That's what I do in every bull run, and it just works like that. But at the moment, I wouldn't buy. It's too high just at the moment. I'll wait for a retracement to see how things evolve. Especially remember now we're coming in December. In January, Trump should be the president. So we'll have to see how things develop and how RXP could even grow even higher or not. We'll have to see. But like we also, I'll show you my market structure levels. And first of all, I want to keep an eye on the $2. $2 for me is a super level. Okay, because obviously it's a very strong psychological level. It didn't get broken here and it's been broken here and straight through. So we could probably wait for some retracing here, but we must remember as well that we have a clean liquidity below here. Okay, so it can literally come here and it can come down here as well. We have a small order block here, probably be a good reaction here. And if it goes actually below here, we'd have to keep an eye on that because it can be interesting. Obviously not sell all the positions because XRP for me is a special one, and I wouldn't sell just because it goes below, because I actually believe in the actual project. But if it comes down to this level, I would be concerned to not buy anymore and just keep what I've actually got. Where would I buy? Well, if we look at the 4-hour chart, we'll be able to find some market structure points where I would personally buy and probably are going to buy. So if it comes down to the $2, like I said, this is going to be a yes buy. Okay, $2 is a yes buy because it can literally touch $2 and fly up in January when Trump comes into president. As well, the level of 1.6 is very interesting as well to buy. The next level that I'm be interesting to buy would be the 1.2, and be like I say below 1.2 would be probably my last buy. That $1. That would be my last buy. I wouldn't buy any below that unless it goes really down. But by the rest, I'll be keeping eyes on there. Where would be if I buy at $2 and it goes up again? Where am I thinking of selling? Well, I'll be probably selling at the last high. Last high was $3.5. So that would give me, if I take it from here up to here, would give me 76%, more than enough for me. Could even take it up to $4. Another psychological level would be quite interesting to see it up there. But let's have a look as well at the next pivot, this indicator that predicts the future, to say it in some ways. What it does basically, it analyzes the past and tries to predict the future based on that. So let's click on, and we can see that what it's saying is it will reach $4.6. It's not bad on going, because I'll probably say it could reach $4. I'll be selling here, but I mean, that's my trading strategy. It's like that, sell at the highs and that's it. But it could reach easy the $4 psychological level, and then probably could have a big drop. And we don't know if it can continue up or not, because obviously it will have a big retracement and could be just a retracement to keep buying and growing up. We'll have to see how it develops. But obviously the idea of XRP is the payment, and if it's used as a regular payment for transactions and all that, it can be quite interesting. But the thing is that if it's used for transactions, it can't be too volatile, because if it's very volatile and I do a transaction like, hey, I've got to pay you $100, and I pay you $100, and when you receive it, it's $98, and it's, hey, you know what I mean? So we've got to be a bit concerned about that, because principal idea is to do transactions. But if the transactions are going to have a volatile, then it's got to more or less stabilize in some price. So we'll have to see how that goes on. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.